Manager, and first game away from home for you, coming off that 4-1 win against Sevilla in the derby. Now FC visit Gaddafi FC. Side beat in the first round, but also a side it lost to in the second last game of last season. That was 1-0 away in Jinja. How is FC ready for this game?
I think, as I said, that some of these boys first of all, we have an injury setback from Mato, and I didn't want to push him because he got a muscle strain, and so I didn't want to push him. So that one is already out, but we have again some other players around because I believe in every player here, and we hope to go and all out and try to get 3 points, because at the moment we have nothing to do apart from winning our games. If we are ready to go and win the title, I had to win this title of this season. Yeah.
Well, you're speaking about the absence of that player, Rogers Man, who is the top scorer of the football club by the way this season. 7 goals in the league, 3 in the Uganda Cup, making it 10. What are the replacements that you feature for tomorrow?
Yeah, there are some young players who are around also, and as I told you, that club must also not only depend on one individual player. Those are the heydays, but where a player can play whereby he has his personal individual brilliances. That is when you can depend on a player. But this type of football we want us to play is a collective game, so everybody knows what we are playing. Although that I don't know really very much about the pitch, but I think I cannot talk about the pitch so much, because even Gaddafi is going to play on the same pitch. So we have to make sure any player will be around. And we have the Bryans, we have Poroto again, we have I saw a young man also here called Osama. So some replacements are there. Yeah.
Talking about that Gaddafi side, they have got a coach who knows how to grind out fix their likes. How much do you know Bossa?
I think it's not about him to play, but Bossa, I respect Bossa. He's my colleague, he's my friend, and as a person. And I've always been moving with him, and I always saw him play his games. He has worked on his coaching career, and I think it won't be an easy game, but we have to win this game if we are really to go ahead to win the title. I still insist on that. I know I'm not God for the results, but we need to win it.
Yeah. The wind-up is in your first interview with the club, you talked about the player psyche, the mental, and the attitude, the discipline. For these days that you've been around, do you see that change to the positive?
Yeah, the first day I met them and I talked to them. The second day I saw the change, very big change. I like that. And they only have to be consistent. That is all. Consistency. And first of all, professional footballers, you don't need to run behind a football player. I don't need to run all over the player, discipline. Even an individual, yourself, it is your responsibility. So it is their responsibility if they take football as their job, because today football is a job, a real job. So they have to be professional, and that is all.
I was then looking at to the FC games next week. FC plays Baraka on Tuesday, then Bypass on Friday. Do you go into tomorrow's game with an eye on next week's game, or the focus is the immediate task?
Yeah, of course, always the focus must be on the immediate task, because you never know what will happen next in the other games. You might get 2 red cards, you must get 4 yellow cards, you might get injuries. So my concern here is every game to knock off one, knock off another one as it comes. So I can't look at Vipers now, I can't look at Odum Paraka. I only now focus on Gaddafi.